वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की, अरे वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की। Today I ask you please join with me as we chant the first verse of Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6. For those of you who have your Bhagavad Gita, you can turn to your pages. Those of you who are at home, remember chapter 6, verse 1. Please chant with us. आवश्यक कामीन करे तजय करी फल आस, कृष्णा तजय करी फलियास। सन्यासी योग सोई अनीक करन दास, हो रामा करी करिनास। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। श्री भगवान वाच, श्री कृष्ण भगवान वाच. Krishna says, he who discharges his duty without seeking its fruits thereof, that person is known as a sannyas or a yogi. And he never neglects to perform actions or activity, or performs the fire or lets out the fire that exists within that person. Krishna says, that person who discharges his duty or her duty without seeking the fruits of that action, but more importantly, who never neglects to let out that fire through action and interaction with this world. That person is known as a sannyas or a yogi. And you say, Baba, what does that have to do with pizza? If you look at the screen. In Trinidad, I would like to start this analogy. What is the average cost of a large pizza, family-sized pizza? It is about, that's about it, based on which ingredients you want to put, right? About $200 for pizza. Now, if you are like Balram and Susan, and you have a 60-inch flat-screen LED TV, how much does that cost? Around? Balram, you have a 60-inch TV? So how you know it costs 16,000 TT? Or you priced it already? So a 60-inch flat-screen TV would cost about 16,000 TT dollars. For those of you who are in America or in Martinique, you can convert. Now if I were you, and I were to advise on customer service, which would you expect as a customer to have better service? The pizza parlor who sells you a pizza for $200, or you're going to spend $16,000 on this 60-inch flat screen TV dash? Which one do you expect to get better customer service? For? Pat sells TV. Those who like their belly sells pizza, like me. Who sells flat screen TV? Please put your hands up. Don't be shy, put your hands up. And those of you on TV, please put your hands up, I can see you too. Right. Those of you who said pizza, please show your hand. Mati, which one you'd like? Both of them. Well, here's what it is. Do you know that most people say they will expect better customer service because you're spending $16,000 on this flat screen TV? But if you are a businessman, now you are not the customer. You are the customer and you have an expectation of good service. But if you are a businessman, like Samaruji, and you have one business that you're selling TV, and the next business you're selling pizza, you have to decide where you would invest more of your business time in customer service. Many people choose the $16,000 TV versus the $200 pizza shop. But here's what. Here is the real cost of customer service. How often would you buy a flat screen TV? Once every 10 years? Some say lifetime. Well, let's look at 10 years. Somebody said 10 years. If you would look at the cost of pizza, how many times you eat pizza a month? Let me give you a hint. Twice a month. And if twice a month, for 12 months, for the same 10 years of the life of that TV, you would be spending how much? $48,000 on pizza. Now, where do we expect to get better customer service? The pizza. You see, many people think that because they're spending this lump sum of money one time, they should get the best service. And you're right, you should get the best service. But many business people who invest in their own business, because they have a little pizza shop and it's only $200 per pizza. If Pandit Rudy is here, even $4 for doubles. Let me show you. You see, for every one person that is satisfied, a satisfied customer who likes your pizza, scientifically it's proven that he will tell at least 4 other people, hey, go buy Samaru, he have a real nice pizza. For every one satisfied customer, he will refer at least 4 others. But for every one dissatisfied customer, he will tell at least 8 to 10 people, don't go buy Raj, buy Samaru. He using steel tomatoes. You see the logic? Understand the logic. Many times we misplace our investment in the things that we do less frequent, and we think that when we make this one investment in our own self, we will do the best that we can in that one thing. You see, when we do puja, how often do you do puja for the year? One time for the year. Some people do 2 or 3 times. God bless you how many times. It doesn't matter. Some people say, Baba, somebody came by us 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. I want to put date for puja. They say, well, all right, you're fasting. No, not yet. You come today to put puja. So when you want the puja? This week? But you have to fast for 3 weeks. He said, but if you put the puja for 3 weeks, I will forget to have puja. So put it sooner than later. I'm not making this up, I'm telling you the truth. My Babs, I can't tell you who it is. Nobody in temple. The one time that we invest in a sacrifice, and I'm giving the example of puja, but you will translate this example into other things. The one time for the year you think that, oh Lord, this is my preparation. I'm fasting for 3 weeks, so I'm having yagna. I fast for 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is. And I will invest in myself. No words that will come out that is harsh. Watch my thoughts. And I would fast for that puja. And you invest a lot in that one event that is once a year. How many times do you offer prayer for the day? Once, twice, 3 times, as many times as you remember. But at least how many times? At least once. How many times, how many of us invest the same amount of energy or thought or honesty or sincerity in making that simple once a day prayer, whether it's when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed at night? How many of us make the same investment? Lord, today I have, let's say it's at the end of the day, Lord, thank you so much. And you reflect on your day, and Lord, you have blessed me with so many good opportunities. Lord, but you know you've also brought those people who have agitated me a little bit, and you annoyed me a little bit, or a lot bit. Lord, thank you for that as well. And the sincere prayer that you make every day, how many of us make that same investment in the daily prayer as we do when we have it once a year? Don't answer. You see? You understand the point? Many of us think that when we have that once-off investment, grand, that is more important. But we forget about the everyday, every simple little investment in yourself, not in pizza, but in yourself, that causes you sometimes to miss the opportunity of investing in yourself. Krishna Bhagwan, chapter 6, he didn't talk about pizza, but he said, do your duty. And when you do your duty without expecting anything in return, don't wait for the grand reward of puja once a year, or the grand reward of yagna once every 3 years, or the grand reward of retirement when you have great-grandchildren and you're receiving pension. Don't wait for that. Every single day, Krishna says, do your duty without expecting anything in return. God sent you into this world with a fire, with a passion to perform activity. And he's saying, my friend, O Partha, he is referring to Arjuna, go, become the sannyas, become the yogi as you interact in this battlefield that is known as Kurukshetra. You see, Arjuna in chapter 1, do you know what Arjuna wanted? Arjuna wanted to run away. Arjuna didn't want to go into battle. You see, Kurukshetra is not a literal battlefield. Kurukshetra is life. And you cannot run away from life. You have to deal with life. You have to address life. You have to confront life. You have to live life. You have to enjoy life. Life has to be yours to be bubbling in ecstasy. Don't wait for those milestones to enjoy. Krishna says that duty happens every single day. So, there's a word that is called stress. Today's katha, for those of you who are looking at this broadcast, you can see at the bottom of the screen somewhere around right here. It says, simplify, simplicity. Many of us forget what it is to enjoy simplicity. We focus on the puja every year, but we lose touch of the simplicity that touches our life every single day. Do you know what is stress? Some people say, I am stressed. People are not stressed. People think stressful thoughts. I say that again. People are not stressed. People think stressful thoughts. I know people who are looking for a reason to get angry. I know people who are looking for a reason to become agitated. Why? Some say it's personality, but some is because they don't have control over the stressful thoughts that they entertain. Life is not stressful. Life is perfect. It is perfect. Life is perfect. This world is perfect. But it is the stressful thoughts that we entertain. The stressful thoughts didn't say, "Open I'm coming into your mind." We allow the stressful thoughts. So, the little conversation that somebody makes a comment out of love or laughter or humor, we choose to get angry. Or if someone decides to insult us, does the other person stress us out? No. We choose to allow a stressful thought to come into our mind. And then we put little ammonia and fertilizer and we allow that stress to bubble. Do you know that today, guess how many people in the United States suffer with stress? It is a medical term. Mati, stress is a medical term now, right? I went by the doctor the other day and he said, the pain in the back of your neck, that is stress, tension, headache. Do you know how many people in the United States today suffer from stress? Medically proven, certified stress? Make a guess. Hare Bhagwan, he said 3,200,000. You're off by 5. 211 million people today, as of last year, meaning proven, suffer medically from stress. Huh? Now, if I was a doctor, I know which kind of medicine I go into. Hypertension, ulcerated stomach, cholesterol, acid reflux, headache. Because I have 211 million possible customers in America. Or I want to teach meditation, Because that is also a big thing, isn't that so? I want to help you deal with that stress. But people are not stressed. People allow stressful thoughts to come into their own thoughts and mind. Let me give you a little idea about my life. I wake up every day without an alarm clock between 3:30 and 4 a.m. Brahm. And of late I stopped meditating at that time because cholesterol going up. So I decided at 4:30 I am in my gym clothes and I am in the gym. And I work out from about 5 to 6:30. Then I change, shower and change in the gym. I go to work. I have very tight schedules because this ugly thing that is called BlackBerry and iPhone and B-phone and thing have a schedule. So you operating from meeting to meeting, back-to-back meetings, sometimes entire day, no lunch. Then when you finish, what Christian have to do? You have to go and do yagna. What do you have to do? Puja. You have to do community service. He has to go meeting my TTFA too. He has to go do business on the side. Pandit Krishen has family. Pandit Krishen forgets sometimes how to balance. That is my life. And therefore when I told you a month ago when I went to the doctor and he said stress, tension, pain, I was not lying. I lost the balance in my life. So, Pandit Krishen jumped in a plane this week and he got a line. He got into a hike. Left Trinidad and went to spend a few days. Somebody said, Baba, you left the country? I said, yes, I went to Tobago. And when I got there, I reflected on the contrast. Whether my life was chaos or busy, or whether it was simple. Because when I got to Tobago, as I came out of the plane, you're smelling the sea breeze, beautiful salt water in the air, you're smelling it. Very therapeutic. And as you're driving, going up to the north coast in Speyside, beautiful ocean. You're seeing the flowers. You're seeing people riding their bicycles. The greenery. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. I went jet skiing and I saw turtles. I swam with the turtles. I got caught under my feet with coral. So many beautiful experiences. Oh, so lovely. I was relaxed, stress-free. And therefore, the couple hours before coming back to Trinidad yesterday for Yatra, pick up the phone. Lloyd, you get the piano leaf. Babs, you get the root. The sound system in time. Are the musicians okay? Everybody know where they're going. Gita, you send out the email. And then all of a sudden, I forget about relaxation and turtle. And mind started to go back into engage into schedule. Is everything okay? And therefore, I left the environment that I allowed myself to be relaxed, to be simple. And then I came back into allowing myself into a chaotic frame of mind. Now, I'm giving you this example this morning to help you to see the difference. What was different? Was it Tobago? Or was it I allowed myself to be relaxed? I allowed myself to enjoy everything around. Let me ask you a question this morning. Yesterday morning, what was the color of the first flower that you saw when you woke up? You're guessing yellow because you only have yellow flowers in your yard. Really, think about it. You may say yellow because you know that is what you have, or white or red. But how many of you really stopped and paused and enjoyed that beautiful flower in your neighbor's yard because you don't have flowers in yours? How many of you remember the sound of the bird that sang, the first bird chirping yesterday morning? Can you remember? Was it cuckoo or was it? You don't know? I can't remember. But I remember what happened in Tobago. Cock, 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 cock. So the cockroach is making noise, waking me up. You see, the difference between Tobago and Trinidad, I'm giving the example, it is that I stopped, I slowed down mentally, and I started paying attention to the simple things around. In your own backyard, my friend, on your drive to work every single day, Do you know that you miss so many beautiful things? This morning we saw a cuckoo. Was it a cuckoo? Woodpecker, crimson woodpecker in the backyard. Normally, it's a pomsity tree and I go to work. This morning, even in Trinidad, beautiful. Pause, stop, slow down your schedule. It is not about Tobago, it is not about America, it is not about India, it is not about Trinidad. It is about you. You see, I automatically, when I came back, shifted my mode to coming back to Trinidad, I started thinking schedule. Busy, hectic, unbalanced. And it is only when I pause and say, Krishen, pain coming back, getting upset, worked up. Why? It is because I have allowed myself to drift back into that state of chaos versus simplicity. You see? The pizza is every day. It is calling Lloyd, it is calling Vita, it is calling Mati, it is calling everybody. It is going to work, it is dealing with Ella and the children and everybody. That is the $200 investment every day. But I thought, you see the money I go to Tobago once every few months or go to America, I will relax, good frame of mind. I think that is where it is, but that is not where it is. It is every day. It is the every thought. It is the every experience. It is the every flower. It is the every bird that sings. It is the every person and everything that happens to you. That is the $200 investment that should be a premium in your life, my friends. Today, I would like to remind you of the scripture, the Garud Puran. The Garud Puran says, house you will get again. You remember that verse, the scripture? Chapter what? 16. Garud Puran. House, you lose it, you will get it again. Land, you lose it. If the grandfather land lose, grandmother will give you next piece of land. Don't worry. Land, you lose it, you will get again. Car, you lose it, you will get again. Husband, you lose it. Wife, you lose it. Hare Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. You will get that again. That is not my opinion. I am telling you literally from the words of Garud Puran. House, land, car, acquisition, property, whatever it is, even husband or wife, you lose it, you will get it again. But when you lose this body, when you lose this beautiful gift that God has sent you into this world, chances are you will never get it again. Chances are you will never get it again. My friends, God sent us into this world to enjoy it. But we have created our own unbalance. We have created our own stresses by stressful thoughts. We have created our own schedules that we must meet. This morning I was reading a psychologist, and the psychologist made a comment. He says, anytime that you think that your job or what your routines are so important, you are so far away from a nervous breakdown. Anytime you think that what you're doing is so terribly important, you are this close away from a nervous breakdown. You know why? Because that becomes so important in your life that you forget everything else. And therefore you become so caught up, you get lost, you become paranoid over the little things that we place importance on. And when we place importance on it, then we become S-T-R-E-S. Spell it right? Stress. So today, my katha is about simplify. Simplify your life. Don't wait to go to Tobago. Every single day, slow it down here. Do you have a schedule? Of course you have things to do. You have things to achieve in your life. But don't let your life be driven by a schedule. Life is not a schedule of activities to go and conquer. Life is a beautiful unfolding of sequential unfolding of little experiences, one after the other. That's where the investment is. Not when you have a grand celebration in life. So as I conclude, I remind you of a beautiful story. There was this guru cat. Yes, Balaram, C-A-T. Cat. There was this guru cat who was very, very cool, relaxed, composed, always smiling. The dogs are barking, he's smiling. Master give him food, smiling. But there was also this younger fellow by the name of Kittipus. And Kittipus was this very ambitious young kid. But Kittipus decided he wanted to be just like the Guru Cat. So Kittipus decided he couldn't take it anymore. One day he went, Pranam Guru Cat. I have a question for you. How is it that you are always so cool and calm and relaxed? I have gone to all the schools. I studied Cathology, I studied geography, I studied psychology, I studied everything. I went to Pandit school and all. Kittipus is saying, how come I am not finding this simplicity and happiness and peacefulness? So you know what the Guru Cat said? You are looking for it in the wrong place. Do you know that when God sent us cats into this world, He put happiness where? In our tails. You are running around in this entire world studying Cathology and geography and psychology and Panditology, looking for happiness and peace and simplicity, but you could never find it that way. God put happiness in our tail. And therefore, all this time you're running around, slow down, and you would realize happiness and peace was always with you in life. Now, we are not cats. We don't have tails, most of us. But I remind you that life is not an experience. It is not the $16,000 TV that is called retirement or graduation or promotion or salary increase or marriage or boyfriend or girlfriend or anything like that. Happiness is not that experience waiting to come our way. Happiness is with us every single moment. In the $200 pizza, in the daily experiences, the small doses that are called experiences that come our way every single day, my friends. Happiness is right there, waiting for us to enjoy it. The secret? Simplify, simplify, simplify. प्रेम से बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की.